Bobby going on the mound today, is there anything else that you want to see from him just over this next week and a half, the regular season, as you prepare for the postseason? Or has he kind of checked all of the boxes?
He's continuing to check boxes. I think that I think we've done a good job. Bobby's done a good job of getting opportunities, taking advantage of opportunities. It's a lineup that we haven't seen before, but he's had a 2-day look at these guys, and so just kind of quality of pitch making, and to make good pitches and put us in a position to win. So built up. I feel good about it. It's on regular rest, which is something he hasn't done in quite some time. So that'll be something to kind of get into.
Have you decided what the plan for tomorrow is going to be just yet?
Yeah, so run of the game, bulk of the game's going to be taken by Emmett Sheehan, and then we'll have Yarbrough ready, available. And so if we need to deploy him at any point in time to combat some lefties, we can do that.
Going to start, or are you going to open?
Emmett will start.
When's Clayton going?
Clayton is going to go on Saturday, and Lance Lynn will go on Sunday.
And then with Bobby, like what are the boxes that you still want to see him check? Like what are the? I mean, he's had a couple of innings that kind of got away from him.
I just think that you can't, in theory, check all the boxes until you get enough experience. And so there's always something that you can learn from. He's certainly been way more consistent, which is great, but he still made 10, 12 starts in the major league, so there's still a long way to go.
You kind of said he probably would start game 1 or 2. Like, what are you guys going to sort of do to decide between 1 and 2 for Bobby? Like, is it sort of matchup dependent, or how he's doing baseball, or wanting to have him at home, wanting to have him outside? What we're going to decide?
Well, 1 or 2 he'll be at home. I think it's going to be more on how we line up, but obviously I don't think it's necessarily opponent dependent. I don't know. It's kind of because with the time that you have off, you can sort of mix and match 1 versus 2. I'm pretty confident saying it's going to be 1 or 2. I just don't know. Ultimately, I don't want to make that decision because we don't know yet.
Is Clayton the other half of that one?
Potentially.
With it's just giving him an extra day of rest this turn, just trying to set up the schedule down the road, or
Yeah. He'll go Saturday, and then right now it's penciled in. It's the following Saturday.
with like all the young pitchers, how they pitched the last couple of weeks here, like how much more encouraged are you kind of being able to trust them in an October environment than you were coming into this one?
Much more comfortable. And I think that stems from their confidence. And I can trust them all I want. They can, the staff can trust them all they want. But they have to trust themselves and believe in themselves. So, even last night, first and third base, nobody out. Ryan needed to get the guy in, and he did so without giving up a run. And so for me, that was a tremendous growth. There was a bunt play there that he didn't panic fielding in, getting me out, then getting a couple fly balls. So had a good conversation with him on some of the things that he learned from that outing. And our guys are doing a really good job of taking outings and learning from them to make them better. So to that point, the question, we gained a lot more confidence in them.
And what more would you want to see in the final 12 from them in order for them to be ready for October?
Just to keep the focus narrow. I don't think that they need to, we expect them to change. It's certainly going to be, the stakes are different, but I think they can handle it and just be who they are and use their strengths and make good pitches.
Dave, you guys are kind of striking distance of one seed in the National League. Like, how big of a luxury is having like the top overall seed in the playoffs, knowing you're going to have a game, potential game 6 or 7 at the Dodgers Stadium?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a benefit of looking way out to the home field advantage of the CS. So I just think that once it'll play out the way it's going to. It's not. I'm not going to make decisions on trying to catch the Braves. I think that our thought is just to beat these guys tonight and get ready for the Giants, and then however it kind of washes out, we'll kind of prepare that way.
Because you want to be healthy, obviously. You want to get that starting rotation ready for October. But yet, it's right there in front of you. So you just kind of just play it out, just organically.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think that's the best way to do it. I think we all know what's in front of us, but there's not a whole lot we can do right now. So end of October is a long ways away, but today is here. So I find it a lot easier just to think about today.
Some people will point to, given the way the seeding works, you don't always draw the easiest opponent, even if you are the one seed in the DS. Like, does that factor in at all? Or do you
I don't think so. I don't. I really don't, because I don't want to play the be careful what you wish for game. You look at the Phillies. That's a very talented team. You saw what they did last year. They can pitch. They can put up a lot of runs quickly. You look at the Brewers. They can really pitch. They can really pitch. And in any series, they're very dangerous. So, and the other teams that are in the mix, they're there for a reason. So, again, I think it's just easier to kind of once we know the opponent, we prepare and try to beat them.
Just quickly going back to Bobby, do you see him having one total year or potentially two, or do you want to try to get him like double one years?
I think Bobby will have one more after this year. One more.
Pretty much moving forward, everyone has.
Was that?
Pretty much everyone moving forward. If Lane has two more, Lane will play two.
That's right.
Bobby is being straight back.
Bobby might have 2 more. We'll see how it plays out. He might start Sunday.
Clayton is starting on Saturday. Game 1 of the DS.
I'm done.